What's going on, YouTube? I'm here again to bring you guys another video, and today I brought along Leon.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back.
There's a lot of videographers and photographers out there that are starting out and wish they knew everything. So we're going to start a new series here on the Visual After Visual channel that's called What I Wish I Knew Wednesdays. And what we're going to do is give you our advice on what we wish we knew before we started getting into photography and videography. Today's week is going to be about stabilization, and I'm going to go over a few of my favorite stabilization pieces that I wish I knew when I first started out. It's Creative Fro, let's get going. So instead of setting up your camera on top of your books or trying to level it on your dresser, or even if you're outside trying to find a tree, it's not always the easiest. So if you have a tripod in your backpack, that can be very efficient and it can stabilize your footage a lot better. You can grab the mounting plate and screw it onto the bottom of your camera. What you can do is take the plate and screw it to the bottom, and then you can grab your tripod, the head here, mount this down. And now, in your videos, it's always good to get a variety of shots. How about we work on getting a time lapse for this video? Here we go. What I have set up here is a video. And what you can do with that video in post is you could take it and fast forward it 2 times, 4 times, whatever you want. And it's gonna speed up the footage and make it look like a time lapse. What I have here is a cheaper tripod. This is the first one I had when I got into video. It's a little broken, but I'm gonna fix it up and it gets the job done. What I like about it is it gives you the vertical ability, so you can use this head to set up your camera vertically and get your photos that way, so it takes up the most space on Instagram. And this one here is the one we're using full-time now, and it's my favorite. I like the fluid head. The only thing is it doesn't flip vertically, but that's okay because you can buy different attachments. What tripods are also good for is taking still photos too as well. What you can do is have your model stand in front of you. You can have this stabilized so you can make sure it's level, and all you have to focus on is snapping the pictures. It helps having a tripod because your photos will come out a lot more crisp if there's no handshake during the photo. When you're taping maybe someone moving or a sport or anything like that that has some action, you could take this handle and slightly move it to the left or to the right, and that way you're always following your talent, and you can pan up and down. So you just get a lot of variety with a tripod. Having a mini tripod is awesome for mobile devices because to attach your phone into the tripod and get smooth footage, or you can set it down. When it comes to tripods, there's a wide variety of options you have. Any investment you make on a tripod is a good investment because it's a step closer to smoother footage. Another way to stabilize your footage is a monopod. All you have to do is screw this camera onto the bottom here and twist, twist, twist. Boom, and now we're locked in. And what I found a monopod useful for was action shots. And when I was shooting my cousin's football games, I found there was a lot of moving around when I chose to shoot from the sideline. And I found this was the best way to set up, camp at a quick location, get the shot, and as the play's moving, move along with it, post up again. Another cool thing you can do with a monopod is called a hyperlapse. We'll go through quickly. Leon will hold the camera as I record it, and if you guys want to see a further in-depth tutorial of this, because it's a little bit hard to explain in this video, but I can show you guys how to do it. So what I'm gonna do is shoot this building here. What is this, like a... So we're gonna do a hyperlapse of that. I'm gonna move from left to right. And yeah, just combine all the photos after. You guys will see it now. So let's commence the hyperlapse.
Hyperlapse?
Yeah, I've tried it out.
Yeah, sick, man.
Hey, man, thank you.
It's a fun technique.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
cheers, man.
This is the last piece of stabilization I wish I knew before I started video. A stabilizer. And this is called the Zion Crane. It's the V2. So there's a level up we're looking to get called the Crane 2, and that just gives us an ability to hold a heavier camera. I'll set this up for you guys, and I'll show you how to get some stabilized gimbal shots, and I'll compare it versus the handheld. All right, so now we have our stabilizer on. And I like to use the stabilizer for our professional shoots where we need smooth walking footage or movement footage. Let's walk towards these stairs. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna do the same shot with a handheld version versus the gimbal so you can see the difference. It's recording. It's a little dark in here, but it will work. So you just wanna walk in a heel to toe formation just to cause the least amount of shake in your video. Side. Come from the stairs. Well, let's keep this camera view straight while I go down the stairs. Let's see if you're following somebody. Perfect. Normally the controller would go here, and I can control the joystick to move the camera up and down. But we don't need to get that set up today. If you guys want to see a further in-depth tutorial on how to use the Zion Crane V2, let us know in the comments down below. We can definitely get that done for you. So that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed What I Wish I Knew Wednesday. We'll be back next Wednesday. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. And also turn that notification bell on so you guys are notified when we upload some new content. We have lots of stuff coming. We don't want you guys to miss out. It's a Creative Fro, and that's it for today.